Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, in this great opportunity, I am going to present about my presentations is about tool of data collections. First, I want to introduce myself. My name is Sita Maimunah and I'm from 5BA class. Okay, the underlying need to your data collections is to capture quality evidence that seek to answer all the questions that have been posed through data collections business or managements that can deduce quality information that is a prerequisite for making informed decisions. To improve the quality of information, it's experience that data is collected so that you can draw inference and make informed decisions on what is considered factual. So, what is data collections? Data collections is a methodological process of gathering and analyzing specific information to provide solutions to relevant questions and evaluate the result. It focuses on finding out all there is to a particular subject matter. Data is collected to be further subjected to hypothesis testing, which seeks to explain a phenomenon. Next, there is types of data collections. Before broaching the subjects of the first types of data collections, it is pertinent to note that data collections in itself falls under two broad categories: primary data collections and secondary data collections. First is primary data collections. Primary data collections, by definitions, is the gathering of raw data collected at the source. It is a process of collecting the original data collected by a researcher for a specific research purpose. It could be further analyzed into two segments: qualitative research and quantitative data collections methods. And the second is about secondary data collections. Secondary data collections, on the other hand, is referred to as the gathering of second-hand data collected by an individual who is not the original user. It is the process of collecting data that is already existing, be it already published books, journal, and or online portals. In terms of ease, it is much less expensive and easier to collect. Your choice between primary data collections and secondary data collections depend on the nature, scope, and area of your research as well as its aim and objectives. So, what is a data collections tool? Data collections tool refer to the device or instrument used to collect data, such as paper, questionnaire, or computer-assisted interview system, and the case studies, checklist, interviews, observations sometimes, and surveys or questionnaire are all tools used to collect data. It is important to decide the tools for data collections, because research is carried out in different way and for different purpose. The objectives behind data collections is to capture quality evidence that allows analysis to lead to the formulations of convincing and credible answer to the questions that have been posed. There is three major techniques for collecting data. There is questionnaire, interviews, and observations. And this great opportunity, I am going to tell you about the interview one. So, interview. An interview is a face-to-face conversations between two individuals with the sole purpose of collecting relevant information to satisfy a research purpose. Interviews are of different types, namely structures, semi-structures, and unstructures, with each having a slight variations from the other. First is structures interview. Structures interviews, simply put, it is a verbally administered questionnaire. In terms of depth, it is surface levels and is usually completed within a short period. For speed and efficiency, it is highly recommendable, but it lacks depth. Semi-structured interviews. In these methods, there be several key questions which cover the scope of the areas to be explored. It allows a little more leeway for the researcher to explore the subject matter. And the third is in structured interviews. It is an in-depth interview that allows the researcher to collect a wide range of information with a purpose. An advantage of this method is the freedom it gives a researcher to combine structures with flexibility, even though it's more time-consuming. The strength of using the interview is in-depth information, freedom of flexibility, and accurate data. And the weaknesses is time-consuming and expensive to collect. Next, what are the best data collection tools for interview? For collecting data through interview, here are a few tools you can use to easily collect the data. First is audio recorder. An audio recorder is used for recording sound on disc, tape, or film. Audio information can meet the needs of a wide range of people, as well as provide alternatives to print data collection tool. The second is digital camera. An advantage of a digital camera is that it can be used for transmitting those images to a monitor screen when the need arises. And the last is camcorder. A camcorder is used for collecting data through interview. It provides a combination of both an audio recorder and a video camera. The data provided is qualitative in nature and allows the respondents to answer questions as exhaustively. If you need to collect sensitive information during an interview, a camcorder might not work for you as you would need to maintain your subject's privacy. Want to conduct an interview for qualitative data research or special report? Use this online interview contest from a template to allow the interview to give their consent before you use the interview data for research or report. With premium features like electronic signature, upload fields, firm security, and etc. From Plus Builder is the perfect tools to create your private online consent forms without a coding experience. Thanks, that's all about my presentations. I am so sorry if there is some mistaken from my video and interview. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.